Hey folks, Matt from Art of the Image here. Continuing on the series on Nikon flashes, I wanted to give you an overview, discuss with you the Nikon SB-900, the new flagship in the Nikon flash lineup. The SB-900 is the new top-of-the-line flash, the most powerful flash. It replaces the Nikon SB-800 in the lineup, and so it's a little more powerful than the 800, and it brings a few new features and advancements to the table that the 800 didn't have. So, just like the Nikon SB-800, the SB-900 is a controller flash. It's a commander flash. It can control all of the flashes in the Nikon CLS system. The 600, the 800, the 700, the new 700, and the 900, other 900s can all be controlled from a 900 as a commander. So basically you can have those flashes off camera, use them for a creative lighting setup, and the 900 can control them. The SB-900 also features a new streamlined control and menu interface. So if you look at the back of it, the LCD is a little different than the SB-800 was, and the controls are a little different. Most people are finding that they like the 900 controls better because they can make changes to their settings without having to dig around in the menu system the way they had to more on the SB-800. So that's a bonus as well. The SB-900 also features a new expanded auto coverage for zoom, and it covers you from 17mm to 200mm in FX mode on a full frame sensor camera, or 12mm to 200mm on a DX sensor camera such as the D7000. The FX cameras are your D700, your D3S, your D3X, your full frame cameras. With the SB-900, another new feature that's really neat is that you can choose from 3 light distribution patterns. Those new light distribution patterns are standard for general illumination, doing general photos and the way you would normally have used a flash that didn't have these features, center weighted for portraits, and there is even for groups and indoor interior illumination. So that gives you a little bit more control over how you can use your flash and how you can sculpt your light in a photo situation. So that's another handy new feature on the SB-900 that wasn't on the SB-800. Now another thing that wasn't on the SB-800 is the SB-900 now features a user updatable firmware. And that's basically the same as your camera, that you can update the firmware in your camera. You can now do that with your flash on certain cameras. Use the camera to upload a new firmware, if Nikon puts one out, into the flash unit. So that's kind of a cool feature too that wasn't previously available that Nikon's now come out with. The new SB-700, the 900's little brother, also is able to do that as well. The SB-900 also features color gel identification. So the gels that come with the 900, when you put them on the 900, the SB-900 knows which one you've put on. So if you put on a green for fluorescent lighting, it knows that, and it can make auto changes, or you can override those in the flash, and that's kind of a handy feature as well. And if you look at photos of the new gel sets, they're a little different in the sense of how they get applied, because there's a gel holder and the gels are a little different shaped and looking than what was with the SB-800. Another little update, which is kind of a bonus as well. The SB-900 also features overheat protection. This is something that wasn't on or advertently on the SB-800. I mean, I think all the Nikon flashes do have some form of overheat protection. So they protect themselves if they're starting to overheat from a lot of use. But the 900 has it that it's there on the LCD. It's something you can turn off if you want. And so basically what it does is if you're firing a lot of full pops from your flash in a rapid succession, if it starts to sense it's overheating from its internal thermometer, it will shut itself down, so you're not going to blow out your flash. So that's not a bad feature as well. Something I never had a problem with my SB-800s, but definitely an added feature on the SB-900 that looks pretty good. Another feature of the SB-900 is that you can get a drip-proof mounting cover for the foot. So basically what that's doing is helping you protect it against any moisture. If you're shooting in a wet situation, you're not going to have to run into a problem with you getting water and interrupting your connection in your hot shoe with your flash, or possibly shorting it. So that's another advantage to the 900 as well. So you can see there's quite a few advantages on the new 900. The 900's new guide number is 34 meters, or 111.5 feet at ISO 100, and that is with the head in a 35mm zoom position. So that's the new guide number, and it's substantially more than the SB-800, so it does give you more power. That's the big thing with the SB-900. And the SB-900 is a little bit bigger and a little bit heavier as a result, but definitely the extra power is welcome. Now, the SB-900's lens coverage is now 17-200 in FX format and 12-200 in DX format. So that's another advantage there. Gives you extended lens coverage as to what you had with the SB-800. And then with the wide angle diffuser deployed, the lens coverage is 8-11 millimeters in DX format and 12-17 millimeters in FX format. So that is another advantage as well. So you have extended range on the 900 of what it will cover. So all in all, the SB-900 is a welcome upgrade to the SB-800. And certainly if you're looking for the top of the line flash by Nikon, you can't go wrong buying one. And if you want to save a bit of money, you can still go with the 800s, which work perfectly well. They just don't have some of these new features. So basically that's a wrap up of what the SB-900 has to offer. It's a great flash. You can't go wrong picking one up. It is the flagship, the best flash Nikon has to offer. And we're going to cover the SB-700, the brand new little brother to the 900, in the next installment. So thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned out of the image.